Okay, good, very good. Alright, good morning everybody, or afternoon, or your regional equivalent. In case you're wondering, yes, this is a live stream, and it's very early in the morning, it's 9:35 a.m. Now, I'm doing it this early because I've got stuff I need to do today besides just the Capital Tournament. So, oh no, my headset's dying. Okay, if I cut out and you can't hear me after a little while, just know that my headset died and I have to recharge it, so that unfortunately means I can't say anything. Because when I connect the headset, there's a buzzing and other problems sometimes. Although maybe I could just try anyway. But in the meantime, there's no one here. I think there might be one person. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So you're probably going to be watching this on the channel, since I will leave it up for about a few days. Who knows? But what's going to happen today is I'm going to go through all the submissions and just double check that I got everyone right, that I have everything validated. We have quite a few submissions. We have a delayed submission from Ushanka, which which we will be getting in a few hours. So I've instructed him not to watch this stream, but in case he does, then we can all blame him. That's fine. I highly doubt he will. He's not going to do that. We've got many people. I'm not sure if. Okay, so let's actually just go through the people that have actually submitted so far. So we have good old Congo, we have Demv, we have Drills, good old Drills with his classic fleet, Duke Slayer, Imperiex, Infamous Yenu, John S, Joyous, Lightning, Mog, Icemorn, Supple Super Busy, and X-Derp, which is quite lovely. If I just pull this up, I need to check my audio levels, since I'm never quite sure. Oh, let's close that off. Okay, alright, this is working. Good, lovely. Alright. Okay, that's fine, go away. Okay, also this is of course a test of my streaming infrastructure, otherwise known as how reliable my internet is, which it has a tendency to not be at all. Alright, well, let's get into this then. So I do believe I have everyone's stuff. Oh, good. I have Discord on the other screen in case you're wondering what I'm doing, so that I'm double checking people's stuff, whatever. Okay. Okay, so we've got some people. I'm just going to turn the music off for now because it's driving me insane slightly. Maybe on like 10%. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. So, I've already been importing a lot of people's ships. We won Capital Tournament 4. I don't have Drills is in yet. I've actually been testing people's stuff already. This is the double super uber mega check, and also for the people that have submitted just today. People like Icemorn, who is called the Duke Mourner, and Ice, and Duke Slayer, who is called Ice something. Ice Slayer. Look at this Ice Slayer. Duke Mourner and Ice Slayer. You two sick, depraved monstrosities. The fact that you've done this to me is hilarious, but I do appreciate it. In its own sense, it's very funny. Okay, so we've got 12, 13 entrants. We got 14 in the bank. So who have I put in? John has got a new fleet. Let's grab John S's fleet. Death Fleet 4.1. John. Still only got 13. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Got Drills. Imperiex. Infamous Yenu. Joyous. Lightning. Super busy. Sample Crumb, obviously. Conga is here. Dermv. I need to import Derm. Okay, so unfortunately Dermv didn't know how to make a fleet, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. That's actually very fun. Oh, look at these nice little ships. Standard Terran warships. That's not bad. Okay, well, don't worry, Dermv will make you a fleet. For future reference, the way you make a fleet is that you go into the tournament area, you'd go into, say, oh, I don't know, the Leporians, you go here, grab something like the stick fighter. You go in here and you drag some other stuff in. Let's drag some Orion class for all the capitals. Let's get that resource depot out of there. Still overcost. I only have one alpha class anyway. Let's put a few more Malpurdi. Actually, no, actually they're a little bit, not exactly 1,000 piece. That's technically illegal. Velnorts. Velnorts. Let's grab a few Velnorts. There we go. It's overcost. Chuck this out. Still overcost because that's not 16,000 P. Where is the 16,000? Don't have. I'm annoyed. Oh hey, the Gnargovish Mark 1 is like cheaper. It's not 16,000 P though. Whatever, we'll leave it out. For all Gnargovish. Okay, anyway, that doesn't matter. And then you have this, and then you have, well, you know, what do you have of many? Let's say you have some light explorers, or some rippers. Say you have rippers. Rippers are fun. Rippers are always a good LSN tactic. Now, of course, this is actually too many ships. 14, yeah, barely. I can actually add 2 more. Good. Okay. There you go. So this is the standard. This is like a valid fleet. Then you just go here and you go like, this is how you make a fleet. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to call this Fleeticus Marcicus. Fleetium Macierder. Fleetium Macierder. You just hit export and it'll export it on the desktop. Anyway, so we've got that many fleets. So we've got 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's all the people that I so far have, which is a big tournament. That's a big tournament. That's really nice. Which is actually slightly more manageable than last time, I think. I can't remember what I got last time, but I got a few. Anyway, as usually happens, you get everyone on the last day. Let me just double check my email. No, don't believe so. Okay. If I pop out. Hi, Forsaken. How you doing? Yeah, Forsaken Elf. He's here. No one else. Yeah, I've got my chat pop up now, so I can actually tell what the hell's happening. Okay. Okay, so the way I'm going to test these is quite simple. We're going to go gravity well. The normal tournament will be field type none, but because it's testing and we don't want the same results, we're going to go gravity well. Arena size 20,000, arena border is soft. All the other settings are what they're going to be for the actual tournament. Doing damage taken, countdown 5, double elimination, auto always, round 3, time limit 2 minutes, resources off. It's actually very nice. We go very quickly in this. Anyway, let's start. And we're going to pause and investigate some people's fleets. Okay, alright, so this is good old Muggin. Not Muggin, whatever his name is. Hold on. Okay, this should be fine, but if it isn't, then it isn't. What do you mean USB device unrecognized? Okay, that's fine. Shit. Look, I can't charge from up here, otherwise the poor old cable is so old that it can't really get a good bite. Anyway, so this is Mug's capital. I've already looked over it. Thrusters are all valid. You've got a nice big laser bank, huge blooming railgun bank here. We've got lasers. We've got the little ships over here, which are all nice. They're not. That's legal overlapping. Legal. Thing there in the middle. That's okay. Whatever. It's actually got quite nice. These are actually very good little ships. 719 forward, 642 forward. That's fine. And then over here we have Hoth Inbound by Ice Slayer, otherwise known as Duke Morn. You got the Wampa here, 458 forward, 460. Okay, so barely faster. Ice Morn, you do have 14 ships, right? Yeah. 16 ships. Yeah. Okay. All right. 5. 10, 6. Okay, interesting. It's gonna get on my nerve. Okay, I think my headset's gonna die soon. Don't worry about that though. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look in here. Oh my life. Okay, all right. Afternoon. Phew. Oh, that's some extra thick thruster stacking right there. Really been laid on, as they say. I got a little command in the middle. Everything's fine, in theory at least. Okay. These ships, how do they look? Got thrusters in open space, being stacked over each other, but not into blocks. That's fine. Got a few guns. Does he have 100p worth of guns at least? I think he does. Yeah, those are, I think, about 100p worth of guns. If I'm wrong, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go 3. Unpause, repause. Here we go. These are 14, 14. Let's hope that it's 100p worth of guns. It's 112p worth of guns. Perfect. Oh, there's also a Bolshevik. Yeah, that's just different, which is just that much on its own. Yes, interesting fleet. Interesting fleet, Ice Slayer, or should I say Duke Morn. And we can watch them fight for a few seconds. Oh, I love Gravity Well. It's a thing of beauty. Sadly, we can't stay here all day. So let's go on to Camo versus not Camo, Conga versus Joyous. Okay, I've already checked Joyous's fleet and Conga's fleet, but just one more time. Yeah, he's got a hell of a lot of thrusters. They're not stacked onto blocks anywhere. Well, they're not stacked over blocks, shall we say? Not directly. They're stacked over thrusters. That's fine. Got everything. Blah, blah, blah. No farmer super thrusters. No farmer super thrusters. All good. All good. All good. Okay. That's fine. The secondary ship over here. Alright, let's double check. We got 867, 1138. The other one is a carbon copy. Got the irregular icosahedron by my good old Conga. That is 941 15 2347. Yes, yes. Okay, alright. Well, yeah, Conga's ships are very fast, and I like that. Huge stacking, superstructure in the middle. That's valid. Everything else seems valid. Yeah, I think off the top of my head. These definitely have enough weapons, enough weapon costs. Okay. Let's watch them circle the neutron star. What's really funny oh, I like this. Oh, look at that. They just speed around. It's beautiful. Should have probably done this with the gravity well. It would have been far more entertaining. Let me check something. Unfortunately, this is so early in the morning that the Americans are asleep. Which is amusing. Okay. Alright, chat, go back over there so I can actually see what's happening. Give me live chat. I don't care about top chat. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next. What is this? That's Conga and them. Okay. Alright, now we have Sample Crumb. This is Exterp. Sample has decided to make my stream very ad unfriendly, whereas Exterp has made it very friendly. Look at that. Look at all these mine layers. And can I just say, mine launchers. Max 538, valid 958. 1235, that's good. Okay. This is... Yeah. There's no overstack thrusters. Exterp built this normally. Yeah, valid. Okay. Valid. And this thing is valid as well. Okay. Alright. You're also valid. You definitely have 100p worth of weapons on you. Sample Crumb, very similarly. Big ship, big guns. Obliterator at the front. Probably going to kill some things with that. Generators. Generators, nothing illegal, so it seems. The ship is 494 forwards, which is legal. 1329, that's faster than it. That's okay, good. Alright. By the way, if I unpause this without a neutron star and then collapse that, they all get immediately pulled into the neutron. Yeah, so the neutron star kills you instantly. So gravity well with collapsing border would be an insane tournament, but sadly that is not this tournament. Yeah, just also the way that the mines that he releases curve around the gravity well, and then they go flying out and then come back later to haunt enemy ships. Like, oh, there he goes, nearly smacking Sumple. And Exturb just throws these things out constantly, so the entire map just gets filled with mines after a little while. It hits everything. Little ships just run into those mines and die. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's something for a different tournament. Okay, then we got John S versus ENU? Infamous ENU, yeah, I'm right. Wow, I can tell ships by the now. This is... Hello? Thank you. We've got Mock Dreadnought, V7, radio power, Infamous ENU. This is a 15996 with 566 forwards. These little guys are 1174, and they're all the same. Yeah, we've double checked this. Thrusters, nicely, yeah, they're thruster stacked. They don't stack over blocks. They're in empty space, if you can even tell. He's got it so compact over here that you can barely half tell. Got an obliterator in the middle. That's beautiful. Probably going to kill some stuff with that. No nukes. No nukes. Bunch of gauss to the front, which I love. These little guys are also valid. Yeah, yeah, open space, open space, open space, open space. If they could overlap blocks, they're not inside of blocks. That's what matters. Because the problem is, if you have thrusters inside of blocks, then you can really go insane. But if you're forced to actually have some open space, it just makes it a little more tactically demanding. Anyway, and then we have John S over here with his pink and blue fleet. Death Fleet 4.1, which is very cool. It's a heavy torpedo fleet, which is terrifying with lots of drones. Fully valid. Big chunk of lasers at the front, really nice. Its forward is 489. That's the carrier. Light carrier is 491. It's fine, and the heavy carrier is 458. Oh, I love the heavy carrier. Look at the torpedoes on this thing. He's got banks of the darn things. Banks upon banks upon banks. Which is good. Oh, it's slightly... well, it's off on this side, but then it's off on this side, which kind of, makes up for it, So basically, in the end, symmetry is maintained in an interesting way. Got a bunch of shields to protect that hardware, which is nice. Ships go pretty fast, but not that fast. They go quite fast, though, obviously. All ships in the capital speed tournament go damn fast. Light carrier, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Not I think, I know. Thrusters are all fine. Thrusters are fine. Thrusters are fine. This little ship has definitely 100p worth of weapons. Okay, that's valid. Good. Let's unpause for a few seconds and then watch them all get pulled into the neutron star, or not. Oh well, some stuff is definitely getting pulled. Ah! John's ships get thrown out at light speed. It's beautiful. Oh my life, beautiful. Look at the mess of drones and missiles in the center. It's gorgeous. Just a reminder to anybody that just skips ahead in the video. No, neutron stars are only here. Death Field by Exturb. Infamous Yenu's ship, by the way, looks amazing. His ship and Super Busy, who I didn't even know was next, but is next. Their ships are insane. Look at these things. They're super complex. Very hard to tell about the level of complexity, but you can kind of maybe see it. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, so it's fine. Old YouTube. So we've got heavy plasmas, lots of nice fun stuff. Heavy plasmas, torps, great ship. Got lots of maneuverability. None of these thrusters over stacks things. I've already had a look at this ship. It is 481 forwards, 725. So it's valid. These little ships are also valid. If you've got 100 P worth of weapons, I tell you what. 100 power points worth of weapons. That's fine. In Minty by Duke Mourner. It has 633. Yeah, this I haven't had a chance to look at yet. So I'm gonna have to pause. Sorry. Oh my word, Duke. Oh my word, Duke. Duke, I wanted to take the call out to double check the hardware because there's so many shields. Okay, well that's fine. I'm just gonna have to trust that Duke has done it correctly. Fortunately. These thrusters are so barely valid, but oh my word, that's like just skirting it. Anyway, that's fine. It's not actually overlapping armor blocks or any weapons directly in terms of its port position. So I guess it's fine. Why not? Other weapons seem to be at that complement. Okay, well I'm just my apologies, Duke. Oh wait. Oh, I'll just have a look at it like this. So if your eyes are burnt off, don't worry, mine definitely are. Okay, so it's thrusters there, no farm super thrusters. No, not that I can see. Those blocks are not overlapping. Well, they're not directly overlapping stuff. Good. I did double check the speed, right? 633. 568. Oh, Icemourn. Icemourn, why would you do this? Icemourn, your fleet is too slow. Where are you now? Where are you, Duke Mourner? Okay. Your smaller ships are too slow, Icemourn. You've got a 633 max acceleration. And these guys only have a 568. The Stinger. The Stinger is slower than the Capital, which is not allowed, sadly. Okay, this guy, out of time, he is 481, 725. Okay, that's valid. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Okay, well, so now Duke Mourner, otherwise known as Icemourn. God, it's going to infuriate me. The fact that these two guys have pulled this stunt is going to annoy me, but is hilarious, and to the degree that I can't really be angry with them. Well, I can be, but I just won't. So that's fine. Frozen. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, Icemourn has to fix his ship. That's who has to fix his ship. So far, only one person. Lightning, I've already looked over. He's valid, but let's do double check. Thrusters, 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 thrusters. 529 max XL. 632 max XL. 1403 max XL. 1871 max XL. Okay. Yeah, totally valid. All right. Very valid, in fact. And this ship, yeah, they are all valid. They don't have extra things that they're not allowed to have. What are these? Do they have decouplers? Oh, Lightning, that's super cool. I like the little decoupler frigate. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Like, you can imagine that that's, built for, for some sort of... And he's got this little worthless thing. This fleet is not worthless, Lightning. Be quiet. Worthless. Or more correctly, like, maybe it's for just this, or maybe it's for the fleet. We never know. Maybe he's referring to himself. That's just tragic. Anyway, so here we have drills with good old freaking Ziggurat Argent Turbo. It has max XL of 1109 with 1196. Okay, so it's valid. That's in terms of speed. That's valid. Let's double check the thruster placement. Yeah. Drills isn't one to really do the whole overlapping thing that much. You can go insane because Ziggurat is a huge, reliable ship, which is very cool. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I think pretty sure that's all valid. I like lightning ships because he just spams drones and missiles and everything. It's beautiful. So you just get this around the core. Beautiful. Okay. Lovely. Nice clean connection. Alright, it's 10 a.m. Alright, I don't have much time, but I have enough time. My headset will probably die before the end of this. So, much like I said earlier, if you can't hear me, if you've skipped ahead in the video, and you can't hear me, the reason is, well, headset's died. Oh, the pure breakneck speed some of those little things are getting to hit that is hilarious. Oh, I have half a mind to just do the tournament like this, but I haven't told people, so they haven't designed around it. The thing is, it's already capital speed ships, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, you two. Alright. Okay. So let's look at the new guy ships. Well, let's just look at Imperiex first, so we have a nice baseline. So Imperiex here with a normal color Terran fleet. And Derm version 3 with his also normal Terran colored fleet, which I quite find amusing. Their fleets look very similar, actually, in their own way, interestingly enough. Like the long forward. Well, only in that there's a lengthy part and then there's kind of pontoons going out the side, and then there's a lengthy part and pontoons, which is really funny and weird, but okay, I'm going to look over it. Either they're the same person, or God has a great sense of humor. I prefer the second option. The first one would annoy me. The second one is great. Okay, so Sharktooth.lure by Sharktooth, Imperiex, 450.9 forward, which is insane, and then 450.9 forward. Now, my rules say greater than or equal to, so it's okay. It's actually valid. This doesn't have, I mean, Imperiex doesn't really do the stacking thing. Yeah, all looks valid to me. Well, in terms of thruster stacking. Obviously, block stacking is not allowed at all. Oh, that looks super cool. Look at the way he's done the armor. It's insane. It's really nice. I like it. It's like, it's like there's little blocks that's been cut out, and it looks very cool. I like it. I really do like it. Even though it's just a bunch of triangles. It's, a bunch of triangles that took time to build. Speaking of things, Super Busy's ship is insane. Can I just go back to that for a second? This thing, oh, never mind. He did heavy thruster stacking in here. That's super cool. Look at that. He's got primary thrusting modules. That's pretty nice. Speed's already big torpedo antimatter heavy gun. You've got these little guys, which are valid. Yeah, valid. Max Excel is huge. This guy, 451. 450. Pardon me. These little guys have burst shields. I don't think the AI knows how to use burst shields problematically enough. Okay. So that's Iceborne validated. Sorry, Imperiex. Not Iceborne. Imperiex validated. Alright, let's have a look at Durham version 3. Omega class HMSS Minotaur. Nice. Or Orion class, it should be, but that Omega is fine. Happy with that. Max acceleration 452. And then this is max acceleration 505, so that's valid. There's two of them. Okay. Oh, look at that long thrust stack. Whoa. Well, I'm burping a little bit. Or not hiccuping. Apologies. And then the huge plasma gun bank. Oh, yeah, okay, that's going to be fun. And we've got this guy. Oh, pardon me. With is, Alpha class HMSS Archbishop. That's really funny. HMSS Minotaur. And then Archbishop. That's really funny. And just super heavy drone carrier. Oh, yeah. We've got super heavy torpedoes versus super heavy drone carrier. I didn't check this ship. What is it? It's valid. It's fine. It's valid. It's not the way I should say that, but I mean, I can see it. It's valid. Like, it's just a thruster ball stack structure, and this. That's fine. Okay. Let's unpause and just see how they fight, because I'm entertained. Look at the missiles. Goes soaring into. Oh, these little ships are gonna be hard pressed to survive. I tell you what. Um. Oh, oh, that torpedo ship. Oh, Imperiex. I'm not sure your main ship is fast enough to survive a neutron star. But it's oh my word, the torpedoes are being really darn effective. What's nice about the torpedoes is that they're also affected by gravity, and if they hit the side here, they just bounce back in, which is insane. And then they get flung around the center core and flung out. So torpedoes are really overpowered in this gravity well super fight. And point defense just isn't fast enough to stop it. I like the soft boundary. It actually works really nice because it means that stuff doesn't just get stuck. It's thrown back in, which is very pleasant. Like look at that, zhunk. Which is very cool. I like it a lot. Shame. Only the HMS's Minotaur survives. Oh, I should rename his fleet, shouldn't I? Okay, that's valid. Anyone else? No. Okay, so it's just Duke Morn, otherwise known as Isamorn. He has to go fix this stuff, and this is Dem. Devon? What's his name? Durham. Okay. Okay, cool, nice. Alright, that's good. That was over very quickly. What? Oh, hello Conga. Gravity Wells, the pinnacle of competitive play. I'm guessing that there'll be a lot of brawls here. The air can use burst shields. They just tend to do it both simultaneously or late. Ah, I see. Interesting. When did you get here, Conga? A few minutes ago? Well, you're talking about Gravity Wells. Okay, fair enough. Good. Yeah, Conga, that was the entirety of the validation stream. Basically, everyone's good except for poor old Duke Morn, otherwise known as Ice Slayer. Duke Slayer and Ice Morn swap their names. I love it. It's great. And this is the same color. Oh, you guys. Oh, I love it. It's great stuff. Okay. Cool, yeah. The main tournament is not with Gravity Wells, though. But I am thinking of doing it with Gravity Wells as a bonus round, a bonus tournament. Hey, Gobu. Good day. I just came. Gobu, you are Exterp, right? Yeah? I can't remember. Maybe you should update your name. I don't know. Congo, what is that symbol? I'm just gonna ask you. Casually. Chat replay should be on, so luckily... Yeah, I knew it was you, Exterp. Oh, I'm getting used to your weird arbitrary name. Shame, Exterp. Giving you unnecessary gunk. What the hell, Congo? Alright, order the day. So this is the setup. Okay, well, without gravity fields. Slow zone would be insane and really weird. Can I just quickly check what slow zone would do? I want to check what slow zone would do. It's gonna be weird. Oh, that is so weird. Slow drone movement is really weird. Imagine if we could have slow zone and gravity well. How would that work? Oh, it's alright, Exterp. Don't worry about it. At least I'm getting to the point where I recognize your name. This is basically like playing the game at half speed. Oh! Oh, yay! Oh, yay! Okay. Alright, Minotaur's got some heavy guns over here. Slow zone is weird. Slow zone is cool though. I like slow zone. Because lasers are instant, but everything else is slow. You know? Well, you know, weapons still turn fast and everything's still fine. It's just that projectiles are slowed. Which is like a weird loop. I know, Exterp. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm not doing slow zone, nor are we doing gravity. We're doing none, which is going to be a completely different tournament to what we just looked at. But Exterp, I want you to just see gravity wells. Look at this. Watch this. This is insane. Gravity well fighting would actually be viable because of how fast these ships are. But also look at the pure pull spam of the missiles into the center. It's ridiculous and lovely. Yeah, you get it now. You're like, oh. Oh, it's lovely. Look at these things. They just get thrown everywhere. And next up, look at your primary ship. It drops mines. They get pulled around the gravity field and basically get thrown everywhere. And they bounce into the side here and just go ricocheting through the entire battleground. Mines become a very deadly, what I call delayed weapon. A better get you next time gun, as they say. Look at you, just throwing mines out. They bounce into the side. They just go hit any little ship that gets hit by those asteroid fields dies immediately. Unfortunately, you're not going to deal well with Mug's main ship. Oh, yeah. You're not the tankiest of ships, Exterp, unfortunately. Nice. Oh, Exterp, no, come on, Exterp, get off there. Get off there, Exterp. What are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, Exterp. Hey, look, you did a hell of a lot of damage to him. You nearly caught him. You nearly got to Mug's core, and that's very difficult to do. Mines only see combustible free cookies. You're right, Gongo. It's what I call free future death for the enemy. Yeah, so gravity well combat is insane. And look at this! Look at this! It's nuts! Gravity well combat would be so cool, but I didn't tell anyone, and it wasn't my original plan, so we're not going to do it. But just have a look at, like, I want... who had all the torpedoes? It was, you. These two again. By the way, watch the two completely vanilla Terrans fight it out with missiles, like tons of drones, which just get thrown everywhere, and then torpedoes, which get thrown everywhere, ricochet into the side, come back and hit everything. It's insane. Look at the torpedoes as they go. Oh, cut the ship in half. Yeah, torpedoes with gravity is ridiculous. These two again. Oh well, I mean, I've already done the validation stream, and it's great. Look at that. I mean, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's legitimately ridiculous. How long have I been streaming this? 37 minutes. Okay, we can go for like another half an hour, but then I actually have to go do some different work, unfortunately. That's why I have to do this so early. Listen to that pumping music. Yeah. Oh. Is it loud? No, it's not. Really damn soft. That's such gravity field music, am I right? I mean, that's a thing of beauty in the center there. That's a thing of beauty. Just all these missiles and drones just being pulled, and obviously anything that hits the neutron zone dies instantly. Yeah, man. CPU man sings it different. I agree with this. All right. Let's bring this back to normal speed. Bring this down so I can actually be heard, which is beneficial. Just help me with audio balance. That should be right? That's fine. Audio in terms of things. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just let this be the reassembly fields gif that people like. So what is reassembly fields? And we're just like this. Let me show them this. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, so that's what happens if any ships hit that thing. More missile cruisers, yeah, you see this. Goes streaming in, it's insane. Oh, so satisfying. Ever so slightly louder, Congo? Perhaps. Well, I like it to just be quiet enough, you know. Gravity and asteroid. Okay, extra brilliant strategy. Let's try some gravity and asteroids. Let's try 20% fill. Asteroid size pretty small, because anything too big will kill everything. Plants green. And if we do spiky, I lag to hell. We're not doing that. So we'll do plants green. Time limit 2. Yeah. We're all gonna die. Just so you understand, everything is gonna die. Everything is gonna die because the asteroids kill everything. It's beautiful. Um, just just watch this. Just watch as the asteroids just smack everything. Um, Having a tournament with just asteroids though is actually quite nice. So a capital tournament with asteroids and gravity is just randomness 100 because of the asteroids spawning patterns. Because sometimes asteroids spawn in such a way that you sometimes cut off some of the ships in a fleet. It's really weird. Oh, ship gone. Well, I think that's an old issue. I don't think that happens anymore. But yeah, as you can see, lightning ship here. It's pretty cool. I like lightning ship a lot. It's very interesting. But for the other two people watching quietly that aren't Conga and Exturb, no, this is not the correct. This is not the formal tournament setup. It's actually going to be done with none of this. I'm only here. I only have it here so that the actual tournament result is unknown because it will not actually be fought with gravity and asteroids. But still, that's quite funny. If we had bigger asteroids, this would get nuts. I think. Let's give it some bigger asteroids. Let's go like. I was testing with like 70 size asteroids. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's go with 70 size. Let's just see these two. Okay. Yeah, slightly bigger asteroids, so now when they hit, they do a little bit more. Thing is, luckily because it's capital speed, ships are actually already built to deal with gravity in a sense, because they have the minimum of 450 forward acceleration, which is enough to kind of deal with asteroids. Not asteroids, gravity. You can see what happens if there's asteroids. Ships get stuck on them and things. Missile behavior is very interesting because missiles physically try to path around the asteroids. It's very entertaining. Bits of plant get sent flying off. Also, my computer is running this completely fine on. Man, remember when ships used to spawn outside of the arena and we only had hard arena? Yeah, those are the days. I can remember that. That was only once, and that was an excessively big fleet because the arena was too small. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, asteroids can actually spawn out of the arena. You're 100% correct. I have actually seen it happen where an asteroid comes flying in and kills, like just mashes one of the ships because it comes flying in from the outside and because of the arena border. It sends it in at incredible speeds. Anyway, that's interesting, but it's not the base game. So let's turn off asteroid film. And of course, collapsing gravity well, I think, would be an amusing idea for a tournament. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Anyway, look at that. Oh, Joyous. Joyous has actually made some, I think, of the best functioning farmer ships I've seen for a long time. In terms of armor, definitely. Look at this unobtainium. Got double shells, and the shells are connected at multiple points with standard armor. Which actually makes them bloody tough. Yeah, Congo, that's what I call lag and death, basically. Maybe next time. All the missiles and drones in the center. Oh yeah, these torpedo ships definitely benefit. Because you see the torpedoes get just sent flying everywhere. It's gorgeous. If we, like, increase the speed... Well, we can't really, because at that point the game gets a bit too slow. But, yeah. Yes, go, boy, I agree. Yeah, it's collapsing and your opponent has explosive webs. Yeah. Ah. You can actually see the... You can't really see the border collapsing, but it's about here-ish now. And it started out here. Pretty neat. I haven't actually tried collapsing border before, so I have no clue how it behaves. So this is quite interesting. Well, obviously it's a collapsing border, but in terms of visibility, and you can't really see it at all. But it's explosive, yeah. Yeah, Farmer obviously doesn't like explosive weapons, but the way he's built it, I mean, he still dies, but the thing is that that's a full torpedo complement. No one survives a full Terran torpedo complement. That doesn't happen. Yeah, let's see you versus full master Terran torpedo complement. Let me show you the full might of Terran torpedoes. Then again, let me show you the full might of X-Tub's mindless. X-Tub, I wish you had more mines on this thing. But, I mean, you have a hell of a lot of mines already. But I just wish there were more. It's just the image of this entire battlefield filled with mines is quite amusing. Oh! Nice connection. Nice connection. I mean, mines can shoot fast. They're just not shooting all the time. You know what I mean? So when it does shoot, it has to shoot more. Anyway, so now there's a few bits of debris in the orbit. The way he built it dies. Yeah, it was perfect. it was that moment where it's like you're saying something and then the complete opposite happens just to prove that you're full of shit. I like when I like that about life. I like when God does that. It's great. Great timing. It's just like, oh really? Great fun. Oh, I love timing like that. Anyway, look at this. Hey, Stu, can I just point out your spinny boys? Oh, pure beauty. Mines and mines and mines. Torpedoes hitting the mines. Also, your mines, Exturb, are beautiful in the way that they take out missiles. Can I tell you about your mines and the way they take out missiles? Because, number one, ship damage, but second of all, any missiles trying to go through this minefield, why am I motioning with my hand? With this minefield, get completely obliterated. Because the mines have such a big blast radius that they take out multiple missiles at once, and there's enough mines that they provide this big shroud, which takes out a large variety of different missiles. Local South African insists that spaceships need more explosive devices on them. I can agree on this. Oh, after half the time has passed, the border shrinks to either 50% or 25% of its original size, as far as I know. No, wait, if I remember correctly, IRC. Absolutely. Oh! Oh, yeah. John just rammed you, X-Turb. What you gonna do about that? Oh, you're gonna bomb him. Never mind. X-Turb's like, no, not today, boy. Holy shit. X-Turb, yes. Look at the match. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, look at this. It's so small now. It's so small. Oh, the border doesn't decollapse between rounds. Except I think you're gonna win this just because you're the mine launcher. Yeah, actually. Look at this. Oh, that is a thing of pure beauty. Oh, I love it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Look at that. Look at that, Except you just dig through them because of your mines. Oh, it's beautiful. By the way, Exterp, I think this might be the most victory you're gonna get this tournament. Because I've tested your ship out against other ships, and the problem is your ship is good, but it doesn't stand up that well to plasma. Big plasma battery cuts right into it quite quickly, sadly. So enjoy victory while it is. Your ship doesn't do badly. It's just that it doesn't do that well because it's not a gravity, you know. Yeah. Your ship is perfect in gravity collapsing, but it's not great out of gravity collapsing. I'm just saying, unfortunately. But your ship is really good in gravity collapsing. It's so funny. So funny. I wish Lightning was here so he can look at his thing. Okay, well, that's been about an hour. So, alright, everybody. Is this the one I want? Where's my capital speed variant? Still waking up. Theory. Speculation. Xtip 7 predicted the gravity rounds. See you later, Conga. Well, I'm gonna, I don't think there's anything else I should do. I'm waiting on Icemore to actually see that he has to fix his ship. And Comrade Ushanka still has to send in his fleet. He was working hard on it, and he said, "Oh, please, Mr. Laps, give me a little bit extra time." So I said, "Fine, Ushanka, but then you better bloody well not watch the validator rounds, or I will literally annihilate you." Funny thing, I have a station shield. I noticed, Exterp. Why did you have a station shield instead of, like, 50 more mine layers? Like, the station shield is a good idea, but it's also not, you know? Station shield is excessively costly. Like, station shield is stupidly costly for the amount of P that it costs. Okay, wait, what am I saying? Station shields are a bad idea, and I'll show you why. Because, you know, what the hell? Paletta 8. Because this is 1250 deadly, right? Right. Okay. Where's the normal shield? It's 80. Shield health 1000, shield health 5000. Okay. Okay. 400p, 5000 HP. Yeah, shield health. 1250p, 5000 HP. You understand? And the problem is that shields aren't even that great in vanilla. What's better is just armor and thrusters, usually, is the better idea. And then you can just have more armor and more thrusters. And then instead of having a station shield, you could have had even more mine layers. You could have just had more mine layers. You could literally... They're 83p. You could have just had more mine layers. And we could have all been happy, Exter, but no. Nah, you're not wrong. Shields are nice, though, because they do regenerate while you're in combat. I think so. Last I saw, they were doing some funny regeneration during combat, so who knows. Oh, by the way, the Last Stand Navy is coming along soon. You'll see that mod one day. Oh, it's just ripping the poor Yolanda defenders apart, as Galzion should. Anyway, alright everybody, thank you for watching. And so until next time everybody, cheerio. Bum ba dun dun da dun da dun dun da dun da. By the way, the proper tournament will be at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. Well, for me. It'll be 8:30 p.m. SAST, which is +2 GMT. So it'll be around about like 6:30 GMT? 6:30 GMT. Alright, everybody, cheers.